All right, so here I am. I'm back. Took me a little bit to get that video done. I had to research something really fast, but Ezekiel Elliott just ran for a first down here. 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Jared Goff drove down the field with his team. Malcolm Brown ran it in, but let's see what Dak does here. Dak finds Elliott for second and short. Now, what I want to see out of Dallas this year is how much does CeeDee Lamb factor into this offense? As you see, he's right there with Gallup, Amari Cooper, Blake Jarwin, who I've heard it had a great camp, but I'm not going to say I don't know, but I got to believe the reporters till I see it. This is game one, so we'll see what happens. That was Elliott again. And no, they called that a first down. So here we go. Dallas always had that strong offensive line. Actually, no, it doesn't look like everyone is there, as we got to have a undrafted free agent starting for the Dallas Cowboys. I know they always had one of the highest paid offensive lines in the league. It looks like Dak is going down. Sacked by number 99, Aaron Donald, his first sack of the season. That'll be third down. Now, the Rams in the offseason traded away Brandon Cooks. They let Gurley walk, so I'm not sure what they're projecting to get. Aaron Donald gets by Zach Martin to get to Dak. But just going on that, they let Todd Gurley walk. They traded away Brandon Cook, so Cooper Kupp is now the one. But here we go, 3rd and 16. Dak in the shotgun or the pistol. Not sure which one. I haven't played enough Madden. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the backup running back, Tony Pollard, who I do have on one of my fantasy teams, I do believe. I think I went, if the projected numbers stay the same, then I'm projected to go 6-4 for the week, which I'll take. But I was with also a bunch of surprises. Here's, I believe, Chris Jones. Yes, Chris Jones to punt it. So not a 3 and out, but let's see where he punts the ball. So the ball will start at about the 22 for Cooper Kupp. So 8:59 left to go in the first. So we're about to go to a commercial break on here. So, but main thing is here, I'm just trying to almost show myself that I can do this with commentary. This is as you're gonna tell by the end of this is unfiltered. I'm just using my phone as a camera, so it may not be the best view, but hopefully if this goes farther and y'all like it, then maybe I'll invest in stuff in the future. But right now, this is what I'm going with. This is just almost like motivation for myself, because I've done this on Facebook Live before. Obviously, that's a little bit easier because I can move the screen back and forth to me. But if y'all look at my first video, you can see my face, and I did an intro there. But yeah, so all this, I'll put it in the description below, but this is all NFL footage. I'm just using this for entertainment purposes. And I've done this on Facebook Live. I've done this on Instagram Live, I believe, a few times. Mainly Facebook Live. But I'm just looking, this is just mainly for my purposes, for you guys who do end up watching it and liking what happens. But let's drop that thing, because if I keep it, I'm gonna keep clicking it. But what a surprise day in the NFL. So I was watching the OT on Fox, and they said 6 home teams and 6 road teams won today. And I can tell you that the home teams were Kansas. No. Altogether right now in my pool, I'm doing 6 and 7, and there was a bunch of upsets and all that. Like I had Minnesota beating Green Bay, that didn't happen. I had Philadelphia beating Washington. Now that, if any of you had Washington, here we are, we're back. We've got some virtual fans here, as in SoFi, they don't have any fans. The only two stadiums I saw that had fans was Jacksonville, and I believe they were at 25% capacity. And I don't know if any of y'all know, but the Khan family runs this wrestling promotion called AEW. I think they're doing at least 15% capacity for their 15% capacity for their shows. So I'm just looking like this is gonna be big. So we'll see how many more fans get in the stands for teams. There's number 58, Aldon Smith. He hasn't played a game in a few years. I was listening to the Sunday night intro before getting back on this. Looks like we got a flag on the play. Probably a false start or an encroachment. Neutral zone infraction. Not exactly sure who it was on, but that'll make it 2nd and 2. Everson Griffin, the former Minnesota Viking. But this is still a loaded defense. They're gonna get this secondary tested a little bit with no Byron Jones, as he signed with the Miami Dolphins, who got beat today by the New England Patriots, and the Miami Dolphins didn't look good, plain and simple. But honestly, Cam Newton showed what was hoping for, that he looked close to his MVP-like self. Ran for 2 touchdowns. Didn't do it a lot in the passing game, but I'm hoping they have the Sunday Night Football game next week against Seattle. So we'll see if he does a lot more there. Aldon Smith going right after Tyler Higbee, number 89. And Aldon Smith gets there on the tackle. Xavier Woods was there as well with the first hit. Little chop block type maneuver. Got 3rd and 2 here from the 28-yard line. And Goff falls, but Malcolm Brown gets the first down to about the 32. Gain of about 4 or 5. 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. And they're almost using a running back by committee here. They have Malcolm Brown, who is the veteran here with Goff. It looks like Brown accidentally trips Goff. So we got the slip screen pass to Malcolm Brown, and that's a huge first down. That's one of the plays that always gets used on me in Madden, and sometimes it's successful, but the more games I've played against tougher competition, I've almost sneaked it out a little bit. But Goff is here. Pass is tipped at the line, and it goes incomplete. There's DeMarcus Lawrence right there. Must have been the guy that tipped it at the line. 6:15 left to go. Yep, DeMarcus Lawrence is right there. The O-lineman is Rob Havenstein. Could be Havenstein. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. So we got Rob Havenstein, Austin Corbett, I believe it's Austin. The ageless veteran Andrew Whitworth still at left tackle. I think that's tackle. But yeah, so Malcolm Brown there gains a few, gets on the other side of midfield for LA. So we are going to have about 3rd and 8, if I'm not mistaken. Plenty of time left to go here in the first with 6:10 left. There's Mike Nolan up in the press box, being their defensive coordinator. I think this year more than ever, it's a little bit easier to coach from the press box as there's no fans in the stands. So it's almost like, I feel like this is a year where more people would definitely be more open to doing stuff from the press box. So we got Jared Goff in the pistol with Malcolm Brown, 3rd and 7. Another pass to him, and it's going to be a little short. Stopped by DeMarcus Lawrence. Sorry about the camera, guys. But so here we go. 4th and 1. They're gonna go for it here. Goff gives it to Brown, and he has it. First down. Malcolm Brown and the Los Angeles Rams. Now this is a big game for both teams. Dallas always has a tough team. The Giants got better, but the Washington football team got a huge win over the Philadelphia Eagles. I just don't know what's going to come of the Eagles. They did not have Miles Sanders, so that could be a big reason of what happened. Jared Goff gives it to the rookie Cam Akers. I was watching the stuff before I got live because the video took a few minutes to upload. That's Cam Akers was a 2nd-round pick, I believe, 52nd overall. That was a gain of 4 on the pass. So we're going to have 2nd and 6 here. 4:13 left to go. Infield goal. Actually, I'm not going to say in field goal range because it's the rookie kicker. But Cooper Kupp gets the first down, gain of about 8 or 9. Now we're going to see Cooper Kupp as the one this season. As I said, they traded away Brandon Cooks. They still have Josh Reynolds with Cooper Kupp. Josh Reynolds is a guy who's shown up in the past. There's Mike McCarthy right there, the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Jason Garrett is now the offensive coordinator for the New York Giants, so we'll see him tomorrow night at 7:15 Eastern on ESPN. For those of you who may end up wanting to watch that game, I will most likely be missing that game as I have to work till 9. I think 9:30. But I may come on and do the Tennessee and Denver game. Even though I gotta work that next morning at 9, I don't mind coming on, especially with this being a passion of mine. I just gotta keep on doing it if I want to get noticed. But here we go. Looks like they were showing Tyler Higbee's 100-yard games, and they got Tyler Higbee out there with Johnny Munt. On 2nd and 8, that is Cam Akers. Gain of about 5, gets into the red zone. 5 or 6. Just under 3 left to go. At this next commercial break, I'm going to end this first video as I know it took a few minutes before. So I just want to try and get as much as I can out of the second quarter. And then I'll do a little halftime on. This is the first time we're seeing Darnell Henderson, number 27, in the backfield. At least the first time I've seen him. So 3rd and 2. They give it to Henderson, and he gets the first. I believe the ball was ahead before he got pushed back. Yes, as the referee does call it a first down. So this is going to be an interesting season. I don't know. They have 3 really good backs here in Darnell Henderson, Cam Akers, and Malcolm Brown. Now, Cam Akers is a rookie. He's shown good today. Time possession's being killed here in the first quarter by the Rams. Smith gets Darnell Henderson. Sorry, I was in the middle of a yawn. That's why I was a little late on the play. We're going to have 2nd down and 9 here. That's Aldon Smith on the tackle. I was thinking in my head, who in the heck is 58? But I was just talking about him earlier. So they have, I almost wanted to say Roquan Smith, but I believe he's still with the Chicago Bears. But Jalen Smith was there with Aldon making the first contact. So here we are, 2nd down and 9. Could be a big play coming up here for Goff. Goff, quick pass on the screen to Robert Woods. Gains about a few. I want to say 5. We'll have 3rd and 4 from the 11. And I'm going to let y'all go at the first play. I will be back with the second quarter.